Project Nigel!
Project Alfie, Part 2. Starting today with a very clear plan in mind that could change at any moment. You may know that I don't really want Nigel here to be in constant service. I want an everyday car, and this to be just my having a laugh car. I don't mean having a laugh, do I? No. But Nigel is having some work done, of course, and I want to use it just for shows really, and the occasional treat of a run out. But once I continue using it every day, I may as well get the big shoes out and the spinning bow tie right now. As an everyday car, Project Waster would be kind of ideal, being a diesel. Diesels are more economical, but I still haven't got it running properly. Or there's Project Kev. But now of course we have Project Alfie as well, which I picked up yesterday, and I think this is what you call a proper rover. Yep, I do mean that, proper rover, rather than cheapskate, corner cutting, penny pinching, greedy management rover. A proper 45 with a boot and a nice colour. And these wood bits, rovers should have wood bits. There's no leather in there, but the seats are extremely comfortable. And a dashboard made out of something nice, not that hard plastic. Well, it's got hard plastic stuff in it, but it's got a soft to the touch feel. That's what I'm trying to say. Now there's no stereo in this car though, and I do know why. It had an original Rover CD player, and they're worth quite a bit. So the previous owner obviously did the right thing by taking it off, or even out. Things to look at under the engine here are, well, this really, there's some creamy stuff inside the expansion bottle, and that may suggest a head gasket failure. Imminent head gasket, or just some oily stuff circulating around the engine. I don't know, we'll find out. What I need to do is basically just run this car and see what happens. I could just get the head gasket done, but if it doesn't need it, I'm not going to do it. Nigel, for example, this car, you may have seen it before, this has oily stuff in the expansion tank, and it has done another about 20,000 miles since when I originally picked it up and found the stuff there, and it's been fine. Dealing with rovers means that you get to talk about head gaskets quite a lot. This car's got 38,000 miles, so there is a good chance that it is on its original head gasket. It should be really. Besides that, everything else is very clean under here, except for a bit of rocker cover leaking. That's standard. Battery actually secure. You don't see that very often. These lenses are nice and clear, which is a bonus. The tyres are all okay, just one of them is a bit not okay. But what I'm interested in is the paintwork. Can't really see it just here on my phone, but it does look a bit blotchy in places. But there was some precipitation overnight, and it was beaten up very nicely, so the previous owner had waxed it quite a bit, as you can see just there. But of all the things I'm happy to ignore, the paint isn't one of them. I like paint to be properly shiny. I could be a bit obsessive about it really, if I let myself, and I might do. Although it's not the best weather conditions for this, I might just have a go of doing a wing with the orbital buffer to see how much better it comes up. And as my friend Rover Joe has already pointed out, that doesn't really belong there. The Rover Union Jack was very much a thing stuck on after it already stopped being particularly British to try and make it look British again. A bit like those mini lamps in the Union Jack shape. First thing to address though for me is the floor, because there are no mats in here, and this yard is a particularly grotty place to be. So I I'm going to make some mats. Being in a carpet shop yard means there's always offcuts of unused carpet knocking about. There we go. It's a cheapo solution, but it is just to protect the carpet while it's in the yard. So what's wrong with that? I'm going to just tackle that one wing and see how good I can get it. "20 minutes later, after one quick buff over, this is the result, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all, in fact.
Oh yes.
Happy with that. Look at that. That's an amazing difference. Today has not been the most exciting video, but it has been quite a happy, productive day on this car. So what are we doing? I have brought my car into the garage because the lighting in here shows up all of the scratches. So it looks good in here, it will look good anywhere.